Welcome to a new video, guys. I was not going to make any more videos. I kind of had a rough summer. My parents got evicted by the bank, so that's why I didn't make any videos for the past 2 months. But here I am back at it. I am now 90, I think 90 attack, 91 strength, 91 defense, and 85 slayer as you see here. So yeah, I'm just going to narrate over a lot of clips. There's a lot of PKing, there's 2 deaths in here, there's like 1 or 2 escapes, and I killed a few people. Pretty much right here, I was PKing with a friend, I thought. He was on my friends list, and then of course as soon as we get to Zaya, he calls people. But that's whatever, I don't really care that much. My plans at this point is I kind of am getting sick of Deadman, as bad as that sounds. It's kind of discouraging whenever all of your videos are based around one game server and anytime you die you're set back. So at the moment I'm working on a pure just because I'm not going to be able to keep playing the game if every single time I'm like set back by someone like, especially whenever you're trying to like put out videos. If you're like trying to put out a video and then your stats get reset like every week or something, it makes it almost impossible, and there's not that many people to fight on here. Like I fight the same people over and over, and either they run or they outgear me by like they have max gear and I have black d'hide. So in most cases I can't even find a fair fight, or like I'll try to fight someone fair and then instead they'll just call a huge team. So I don't know, here I just saved my friend that I met here. We were both doing Abyssal Demons, and I swapped '07 and bought full Guthans, which is how I was able to camp. I think I camped maybe 400 Abyssal Demons, but then I think it was Thursday night is this clip. I'm watching it back for the first time right now just because I was drinking that night. Turned 21 on August, so I like came here and I'm like, I'm gonna do some demons after getting back from the club, and I had enough brews and stuff to like live. Like I was doing pretty fine, I thought, but I did not see what happened. I'm watching it right now because I missed the part. All I had to do was go up and down the chain, and then I like spam my tally. That's my escape. But my game chat's closed, so I didn't see right there. I missed that. See, they just TB'd me, and I didn't know I was TB'd. So instead of like just going up and down and living, I got myself killed. And the thing is, I did the math, and oh, here's a funny clip. I don't actually get the kill, but I tried PKing on 2 accounts, and like, yeah, it was pretty awful. But if you get TB'd and you go up and down the stairs, because of the 10-second PJ rule, they can only get 50 hits in on you before you can teleport. And I could have wasted some hits on some like people that were weaker down there and tanked out that TB, but I had no idea I was TB'd. So yeah, this guy got a pretty genius escape. I didn't have freezes, and it's like really hard to like find someone when you're on 2 screens. So yeah, I just thought it was funny because I don't have a clan on here, so I try my best to like find people to PK with me. And this night I was just kind of annoyed. Um, I have a lot of clips built up, which is why a lot of these, like my levels fluctuating. But here's a good one. These guys followed me. I was scouting Venenatis, and they followed me over to Venenatis. So, free Mystics. And then right here, I think I split this clip in half just because we found 2 people that were skulled and started fighting them. And the whole time they're like shit talking and saying how it's a waste of supplies and all this. But then they like start boxing each other, I think, at some point. And we chased them and probably followed them for 15 or 30 minutes. I found that most people that shit talk usually don't know what they're doing. It seems like there's a lot of new players or people that are just like bad, like worse than me. I know I'm no pro because obviously I died twice in this, but there's people that just don't know what they're doing. Like those people could have like boxed each other and walked to safety, but instead they like tried to get a box on Anku, and you can't box in, like, he could have boxed Vancouver X-Log, but instead he was just trying to, like, run around, which isn't gonna work. So yeah, I think my plans are I'm gonna work on my pure, and then I'm still gonna continue Deadman, but I kind of want to do some more skilling. I have an idea of my next 99 I want, so I'm gonna be working on that while I work on my pure. I hate '07 experience rates, so it's kind of a pain in the ass for me, but I figure if I just AFK'd at sand crabs or something, then I can like slowly build that up. And it's just going to be a 60 attack pure, I think. Again, I don't know much about accounts because all I've played is Deadman, so I'm based off of like defense and stuff usually, so it'll be interesting. And I'm hoping that by creating a pure, like it'll be easier to um, PK, because I've heard that like PKing on pure makes it where if you have no defense, you're more cautious about food and stuff. So the hope is it'll make me a better like Deadman player in the long run. And then the next new thing is I currently play on a Mac, which is why I know everyone like in a lot of the comments I'll get someone will say 5-way switch or something like 5-tick switch and just like kind of roast me. But like playing on a Mac, it's so slow that like I don't know, it makes it almost impossible to actually PK. So at this point, I bought 2 pieces of computer, and I am going to build my own computer. So that'll happen in the next 2 weeks, and hopefully I'll be better then. This was last night. I PK'd with this guy named Dreams, so I guess shout out to him. Um, he's kind of new, so I was giving him a whole tour of the wilderness and kind of showing him around. And then this guy got on me, and I think this is CL. I'm not really sure, but I was trying to save him. I was like messaging my other friend that also, um, yeah, they both die. I think in the end. Honestly, I don't know what happened to Dreams. He just logged out, so I assume he died. But I was trying to save him, and I knew I could have fought this guy. This is what I'm talking about. Like I had Brid gear, and I was like ready to actually fight like a fair fight. But every time I get on one of these guys, it's like the same old bullshit. Like I'm hitting him 20s constantly, but he refuses to like actually fight me fair. And then they always wind up doing the same thing. Like watch right here. He freezes me, runs around a tree, and then a Max shows up. Like I would have fought him fair. I don't mind fighting someone fair, but when a Max shows up, like I am out geared. Like there's nothing I can do. Like I'm not gonna be able to catch a freeze on Arams with a toxic staff. I'm not gonna be able to out DPS an Armadillo crossbow. Like there wasn't anything I could do. So my friend was like telling me to bring people to multi. So I thought that's what like my plan was. You know, I'm gonna like drag these guys to multi and then get out of there. But then my friend died somehow. So now I've got both of these guys like following me, and I put out this video. Like one of the big reasons was I didn't want this guy to think I scammed him. The guy that like came to save me, but I run over here and got super lucky on the last 2 freezes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll come out with a pure PKing video probably in 2 weeks.